Welcome back, all collective of goodwill. Everything has been shuffled and it's ready. Let's say a quick prayer and then we will see what areas of your life you can begin to excel in after we figure out what's blocking you. Mother of God, we ask that you please keep the collective of goodwill in your mantle, that you open their minds, their hearts, and their souls to the messages that the angels and ancients may want them to receive so that they can move past this blockage. And we ask that you protect them from all the people who are jealous of them and all people who wish them ill will. In the most holy name of Jesus we pray. Amen. Okay, let's see what we got today. Alright, let's see what we got. When we get down to one of these, then we'll start over. Family. I feel like I've done this one. I think I did familial. If I did familial, I'm not going to do family. I think I did familial love. It was close to it, I feel like. Yes, I did. Okay, we're not going to do family because I don't want to do family and familial love. It's too. I need to take one of those out. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, what do we got? Happiness. What is blocking you in happiness? This is a very broad category. Happiness can be love, relationships, it can be money, it can literally be like getting a pay raise. So, what I want you to do is just, whatever comes out through here, I hope that it resonates. If it doesn't, please, let people know about my channel. So, I'm going to ask you to like and subscribe and take what resonates and throw away the rest. So, let's see what it's talking about with happiness. What emotions do we have here? Let's get three of these. Beautiful. So something about beauty, maybe looks. Trust. Okay, right? We're happy when we can trust our partner. And love. Love is here. So looks, love. That could be family love. That could be friendship love. That could be romantic love. And then trust. Okay, let's see what we got. And what are some of the charms that are coming out? I just got two. I got an owl. So wisdom. Wisdom's important. And dolphins, right? Dolphins are... They're very intelligent. They're very playful sea creatures, and they travel in a group. As a matter of fact, I think they're the most intelligent creature because of body mass per pound or something like that. Anyways, let's see what we got. We're going to use some different oracle cards today just because I bought these and I want to try them out. They're Citadel cards. Citadel. Let's see what they say. Oh, that one flew out, so let's just take it. The Herald. Small regrets and longing. That really just shot out. Let's see what that is. Oh, that was funny. I'm not really sure how this works. So, let's see. How do I find this? Oh, I didn't realize this book was going to have a... Okay, here we go. To use the here we go, 128. Let's read what it said. The Herald. Nimble hands pluck at the strings of a lute, and fragrant smoke curls from beneath the wide brim of a hat. The Herald exudes an easy sort of charm that draws others to them as they play their tune. But beneath that smile and easy laugh there is an undercurrent of melancholy. They think back to the day that their life changed, to the flowers of the hillsides, the hares in the grass, the guard waiting in the ambush. Would their fate have been different had they taken a different path back then? Or would it still have turned out the same way? It's easy to get caught up in what ifs, but if you go forward holding on to all of those little regrets, you're going to miss out on the pleasures of the moment. Be your own herald of change and bring something new and more positive into your life. Don't let the force of your own feelings separate you from finding joy in the path you're on now. Okay, so this happiness is about regrets. This is about, we have three topics here. So let's see what the cards say. We have trust, beauty, and love. So this is about having regret. You're always wondering, what if? Like, life is good, but could it have been better? Let's see what the cards say. Let's go ahead and lay them out and see what we got. The Page of Wands, motivation. Okay. The Six of Wands. I wish I knew how to focus this camera better, and it just could be this stuff. Ooh. The Three of Swords. There's heartache. There's third party. Definitely something with romance. The Queen of Wands. That's still good. That's really good. Make sure you can see all these. Ten of Swords. Yep. That was heartache. And the Four of Pentacles. Can those all be seen? Yeah. Oh well. Let me see if I can't fix this camera a bit so it doesn't look all crooked. Okay. That works. This is what this all looks on. Okay. So the Page of Wands, right? This is somebody who's very immature. This is a person who. So let me explain it this way. There's the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the King, right? That's for all the suits. The Wands, the Swords, the Pentacles, and the Cups. If you are a page, it is like somebody who is in high school. It's an adolescent. And if you notice, the Wands are about motivation. It's fire energy. So you have a very immature attitude towards what makes you happy. Okay? You know what you want, kind of, but you don't know how to go get it. You approach it, and the first moment that you go towards happiness, right? You reach adversity, you know, it gets hard, you quit. And that's interesting because this love to me, this doesn't, I'm going to tell you what I'm getting right now. This does not feel like romance per se. This I'm getting is like family. Okay? I get the sense that there are things you wanted to pursue in your life, and I think you presented these ideas to your family, maybe your parents, maybe your loved one, husband, wife, someone, anyone you consider family, and they shot it down. Like, they thought, what the hell are you thinking? Like you're a grown person. Why are you going after this? Or why don't you get a real job and do something? So maybe you wanted to be a YouTuber. Maybe you wanted to do something with social media, or maybe you wanted to go and save dolphins. I don't know. I'm just saying that. But I don't know what it is. But whatever your idea was that you thought was going to bring you happiness, they really shot it down, and so you haven't really given it much thought. Or perhaps you just don't plan things out. That there's a chance of that, and maybe that's what this card's representing, right? That your family's criticizing you because maybe you're always changing your idea of what you want. You never let the wands, the motivation energy, that fire energy, get into a bigger fire or become a bigger motivation. And so the criticism is like, you said last week you want to be a cop. This week you want to be a banker. Next week you want to be an astronaut. Like, what do you really want to do? Okay, that's kind of what I'm getting. But then we have some good news over here. Okay, so it was interesting. I heard someone say about this card today that this is good news, but could also be boasting. Okay? And maybe at one point, well, I don't necessarily know it's bad if I say it's boasting, because I think this card's important. If we go up this way, we're going to understand. Either you stabbed yourself in the back or someone else did. Let me see. Let me clarify that real fast. Let me see what I got. Justice. Okay, so maybe you feel as though someone stabbed you in the back with something doing with the law, right? The scales of justice here. Something had to be balanced, and you felt that it was not balanced. You felt misused. You felt betrayed. And I can't tell you what this, I mean, it could be a legal matter, but it was definitely something that had a set of rules. Like there was maybe a contract, there was maybe a verbal word given or whatever, and it was broken. And so it's almost like you've overcome it and you're boasting that, you know what, I've moved on. The problem, though, is that there's probably some lingering hurt, because I mean, you can't pull 10 swords out of your back and expect there not to be some animosity or something of that nature. The problem is it's taken so much to heal from this that you're not even sure you still want to do this anymore. That's what I'm really getting. You don't even know if you want to do this anymore, whatever it was, because somebody really did you wrong. I don't know who, but somebody did. Let me see. Is this gonna? This doesn't show me a person. Well, yeah, there was a decision that had to be made. What was the decision? The Ten of Cups. So, I think someone gave you bad advice. I think you were very stable and in a good place. You had to make a decision, and I don't feel like there was good advice given, and it had consequences. Maybe you went into debt. Maybe someone didn't come through with money, something of that nature. Maybe y'all are going to move in together. I don't know. And you really felt stabbed in the back because you were comfortable where you were. Like things were good, and that's affected your happiness, and you lost it. So you're kind of maybe getting back on your feet. So for boasting, right, you're saying, hey, I've survived this, I'm going on, but do you really want to go down that same path? Okay, let's see what else I can get out of this. What is this? So we have the Four of Pentacles, right? Money on my mind. That's not just money, but material things. That's what you're most important about, is maintaining the things that you have accumulated in the world, right? Because you like security, you like stability. That's what this card always comes to me. It's not so much that you're greedy or anything of that nature. It's about security and stability. You want to make sure you have a roof over your head, food to eat, bills paid, you have a car. This is what this represents to me, okay? Let's see what we got here. We have hope. You're hoping one day to have security enough that you don't have to worry about anybody. And I think this security comes from the fact that your family criticizes you, or people that you trust criticize you, like you can't take care of them like yourself, right? You're never going to own a home, or, you know, you're always asking for money. But you have a lot of qualities. Like, you have hope, you have dreams, and you've actually worked really, like, I'm not getting that maybe you do jump from idea to idea, but it's not because it's not because you are someone who's like a moocher or wants to live off people. You just want to find the best path that's going to be the most successfully financially, and you want financial stability, you want security, and that's really what your hope is about, that you're going to reach that. And you are willing to take some risk to get more, because you realize it's going to take forever working a 9-to-5 job. And this is what I'm really getting out of this card. So this is actually really good. This isn't bad, but I'm not really sure what happened this way as far as who was this person. But here's the Queen of Wands. And this tells me that you are actually really good with your emotions, but you have a lot of doubt. You have doubt because this is a page. So this is interesting, right? You use your emotions to go forward. So we have the Ten of Swords here, right? Then we have money on your mind. So you are able to take the emotions, associate that pain, and here we have concentration and focus, and you're able to come up with this new idea. So you can focus on it, but what you don't have is the self-confidence. You're trying to act like you do, but you don't, because when you turn these emotions into motivation towards something else, we should have had a king here, but instead we end up with a page. A king, or at least a knight. So this tells me that you're losing a lot of that energy and motivation in the conversion because you've been hurt. There's hurt here. Let's see. What is this news that you're bringing in? Yeah. So there's a foundation. There's stability. There's a celebration that goes hand in hand with that. What was being celebrated? I don't understand. What was celebrated from this? You persevered. You got through this. That's what it was. You were able to overcome this, and you were like, screw you. You're not going to keep me down. I can do this. And that's exactly what you proved right here. You proved it. You're stronger than you realize. You really are. But now you're doubting yourself. I don't even need to clarify this. I just get that you're just doubting yourself. But if you can, I just heard this right before this, if you can get your mind and your heart on the same page, you can achieve anything. I just want to see one card for this. I want to see what that is. It was a tower moment. It was a tower moment. So there's three major arcana in here. One, two, three. Most of these are not. But this tower movement from here to here, right? I don't. It could easily be money lost, or maybe this was you asking your parents. I'm gonna do one more. I feel like there's gonna be a person there. I could be wrong, but yeah. So you have the ability to create. Now, does it mean that everything's gonna be 100%? No, right? Because even billionaires and millionaires will tell you failure is part of success. And I think this was your first time going towards an idea. And because remember, there's two halves of your motivation. That's what I'm getting here. One half is that you're very focused on stability and security, and then the other half is with help. Like this was somebody, a situation you were asking for help. Okay, and when you took this idea and it failed, because you do have the energy as an empress, like you have that ability. So like you probably have an entrepreneurial mind. You're somebody who wants to be your own boss. You don't want to do a 9 to 5. Like you have these ideas, and they require investment, or they require time, or maybe someone has to support you. And whatever you did failed horribly. You probably even lost some money in it, is what I'm kind of getting. And I think your family, or whoever supports you, husband, wife, whoever, parents, maybe you borrowed some money from your parents, maybe you used the savings you had as a couple or something, and bam, it really was a shocker, because it failed. And not only were you dealing with this lack of someone coming through, and this actually may be a reason why it failed, to be honest. So had this person come through, had this situation not happened, or had it gone the way it should, you might have been successful. But because it didn't, you had a tower moment. And that resulted in failure. And that resulted in this. So this could definitely be correlated in that the people that were supposed to back you up didn't, and this is what happened. But you moved past it. And here's the problem now. So my advice to you is this. You are the Empress. You have the strength. Focus on these two cards, okay? These are very important. You can overcome adversity. You can even overcome strange situations. I mean, how often do we encounter a lion, right? But you are the Empress. You have the ability to bring forth things in your life, and it takes time, but you can make them fruitful. And what you don't, so if you fail at something, then you learned why you failed, you do it again, and you succeed. Or you learn, okay, maybe that's not for me, but you still succeeded because it's one less thing that you can focus on that you're not going to be good at. Because look, you have hope. You're a dreamer, and that's really good. You have it. What you need to do now is believe in yourself. You need to really fall back and make the Queen of Wands your foundation. You need to believe in yourself and upgrade this page to at least a knight or a king. Really take the time and say, okay, failure is part of the process. I need to do this again, but I need to do it right. I need to approach it in a way that was different from this. And maybe next time I don't rely on somebody. Maybe I come up with my own money, or maybe I find a way to do a soft launch versus a big launch, okay? But I really think you need to come back and believe in yourself, and it's going to end up, because I believe it's going to take you to a path that's going to lead you to the happiness that you want. I think there's going to be success. It's going to be slow success, but you can definitely get there. You have all the ingredients to do it, okay? So don't doubt yourself. All right, let's see if I was on point, and what did I miss? That's what the simple oracle's for. This one. There was a third party, right? Right there. Maybe here. There was another person. So maybe somebody tried to steal your idea, or maybe they just didn't come through. That was exactly what happened. What do we got? What's another one? Spiritual gifts and abilities. Okay, right here. You're the Empress. You have hope. Okay? This is you. Use your intuition. You have to believe in yourself. That's what I was saying. Use it. You got it. Okay? That's going to guide you to success. Let's do one more. Let's get towards the bottom. Sneaky untruths and not telling the truth. That's exactly what happened. That's right. That's what happened right here. Somebody lied to you. So you made a decision based on somebody who lied. Maybe they knew they never were going to come through for you. And who knows? I don't know if it was done out of malice. I don't know if that was just done. But that's what this is saying, right? You can't do the coulda, shoulda, woulda. Do not live in the past. You know who not to contact anymore. So go forward, okay? And go forward in trusting people differently, and don't automatically give everybody the benefit of the doubt. All right? Let's see what you have on the bottom, and then we'll cut out. Yep, look at that. The bottom of the deck. The Oracle cards do not lie. You are a spiritual person. You have the, I'm telling you, this card, these right here. This card, this card, this card. You are, this is, I mean, you are literally like walking success. If you quit trusting the wrong people and trust your intuition about the feelings that people give you, you're going to avoid them. It won't be 100%, but you'll avoid a majority of them. You have a gift. You have a gift that allows you to sense energy, to sense people, to feel a situation, if it's right or not. And when it tells you it's not, it's not. When it tells you it is, it is. If people give you good vibes, that's because you can sense some goodness in them. People of goodwill. So these were absolutely correct. Right on. Okay, so this is about you trusting in yourself and realizing that this was just an obstacle. If you go forward, you have the ability, you have the gifts, you have the talents, you can reach the success that you want. All right, everybody, that's our time. If you like this channel, if you liked what you read, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel. And please refer this to other people who you think will be helpful. My goal is just to help people shine, and when you shine, other people shine. All right, wishing you all the best.